Hello, you. No, not you. Yes, you. I want to thank you for being here. I'm Turbo the Tech Nerd. Okay. Let's get started now. Are you having trouble growing on YouTube in 2021? In this video, I wanted to talk to you about how to grow on YouTube in 2021. If you just started, then this is the perfect video for you because I'm going to tell you the 10 most important things, plus 2 bonuses, in no particular order because each of them holds their own weight. Each thing I'm going to talk to you about in this video will have an explanation as to why they're important, so watch the entire video, or just put down your phone and listen. At the end of the video, be sure to watch the related playlist, and if you want to win a free Rode PodMic, then follow the instructions in the video with the green background. Now, the first item on this list seems to be incredibly important for the YouTube algorithm, and that is simply to be consistent. What does it mean to be consistent is a great question. And the easiest way to answer is to post at regular times. If you're going to do one video a week, then post that video at the same time and on the same day that your keyword research tool recommends for you. More on that later in the video. If you choose to do 2 videos a week, then the same rule still applies. Upload on the same 2 days at the same times that your keyword research tool is telling you to do. It knows more than you. One important thing about this one is that you make sure that however often you choose to upload, that it's sustainable for you. Don't try to put out a video every day because you will suffer from a real thing called YouTube burnout. The second reason is because YouTube's algorithm will expect that from you all the time. When you start uploading only once a week after that, it may take some time for YouTube to catch up with the changes you made to your channel, and we don't ever want our viewer hours to go down. That would just be foolish. Be consistent. It will help you to create momentum. YouTube doesn't seem to really recognize a channel until they have their first 30 to 50 videos uploaded, so it can take some time for your channel to blow up the way that you hope it will. Don't get discouraged though, because this is actually the norm for how to grow on YouTube in 2021. Up next is number 2. And this one is pretty easy to do if you really think about it. Just be different. And by being different, like just being yourself and offering what you have, is typically enough. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to copy anyone in particular. But if you need creative incentive, then definitely watch other channels in your niche and see what they do, but don't replicate. Instead, use a variety of methods to help hold your viewers' attention by using something that appeals to you and then make it your own. Giving people a part of who you are by sharing your story will help similar people relate to what it is you're doing for you or for them. And number 3 is to simply have good content. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Take your time writing down ideas and even make a list of the first 30 videos that you want to complete. Do your research on those topics by using your keyword research tool again, such as TubeBuddy or vidIQ. I recommend TubeBuddy and vidIQ because although they are similar, they're also very different, and help you explore your potential content in different ways. Having content that's engaging is really the very best tool that you have for getting other YouTubers like yourself to come back to your channel and maybe even subscribe. See, even I make mistakes, like you should probably do right now on this channel. Be interesting and tell your story with as little fluff as possible. Cut out the ahs and ums that make you sound unsure of yourself. No matter how little experience you have, there are possibly millions who have even less experience, which in a sense always makes you an authority on your niche. Number 4 brings us right to your niche. Have a specific niche or topic to help guide the exact viewers you want to your channel. For example, this channel is about getting better on YouTube by using the technology available to you and teaching you how to use it while also giving help with starting your YouTube channel. We all started at the beginning from 0 subscribers, just like you, and be as specific as possible in your niche. If you're over 50, for example, and you want to do some sort of educational or self-help channel, then add the words for males, females over 50. It's another possibility. Number 5 would be to do your research first in all of the above categories. Use a research tool like TubeBuddy to help you choose a niche that makes sense for you. For example, when I did this video, I tried many different keywords to find the highest searched but lowest competition because, like you, I'm still a small channel. It doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm talking about. It just means we're on the same path together, and likely for similar reasons. For me, it's to gain more financial freedom, and I actually like sharing my knowledge with others. Everything I do, I put my all into, and so should you. Research should be your first line of attack, not defense, when choosing a video, a niche, or content before you ever even consider getting in front of a camera. Give yourself the best chance by doing the research using TubeBuddy, Google Trends, and even YouTube autocomplete. No matter what you choose or decide to rank for, I suggest that you are helping someone in some way, and the YouTube gods will likely reward you for that. Number 6 is to have good on-screen energy. This is where most new YouTubers have the most difficulty. I see it often, people afraid to post. Don't use me as your example because I will tell you that I need way more practice on this, even though I've made over 3,000 commercials for other people in the past 5 years. What does it mean to have good energy? Well, to be frank, that's up to your audience. Some people like a slower, mellow tone, and others seem to like a much faster pace with more frequent scene changes. Much of the energy will have to come from you, and the way I do it is that I pretend that I'm a DJ again and try on the old DJ voice. Something that would be important to note would be that the same way that a camera adds 10 pounds, so they say, but I think it might actually be a little more, the camera also seems to suck about 25% of the energy out of your voice. Now, you're going to feel silly practicing this at first, believe me, but then it becomes fun and can be used as a huge advantage over your competition. Use it well. The 7th thing that you can do to help grow on YouTube in 2021 is to have decent audio. Now, you don't have to own the very best $10,000 microphone, but having a good one will certainly help. When's the last time you picked a video that sounded awful and stayed on it until the very end? Probably never. It's the same for your viewers. For some reason, people are more likely to put up with bad video, bad lighting, low resolution, but they're not very likely to put up with echo, scratchy sounds, or worse yet, audio that they can't hear or is muffled. Speak loud and clear, and edit if necessary in post-production. You're going to thank me for this one day. See, I have a ton of respect for guys like Nick Nimmin because he puts so much energy into the camera, and it shows. In fact, I tried to do that when I tried my first live video, and it was a complete disaster. And I learned that I have things to learn before I do that again. But it's not going to deter me from going live again. I will keep trying until I get it right, and you should too. I'm going to put a link to Nick's channel below and also a link to that disastrous video just for your amusement. Number 8 is to try to connect with your audience. Now, your audience will likely have similar problems that you did when starting out or learning something new. Share your experience with them, the way that I am right now, telling you what my experiences have been in the past and giving you the solutions so you don't have to make the same mistakes that I did when I started. Share stories that can be examples because people will relate to that. Remember this: billions of views on YouTube. So there will definitely be an audience for literally every single thing you could ever dream up. Be creative, but tell the truth about your experience. Never lie about what you have or have not done. Now, I could have told you that I have oodles of experience doing YouTube, and that would not be a lie at all. But I've never tried to go after subscribers or views until I started this channel, because almost all of my other videos were done for other people and not to get subs or views. It was simply to give them a link to be able to give their potential clients for a product or a service that they already offered. Now, it's all about getting views and hopefully subscribers like you that press that subscribe button and grow with me as I share everything I know about doing this whole YouTube thing. Number 9 is to hold interest in your videos by changing it up every few seconds or every minute at most. As you've been watching this video, I've been using different transitions and zooms and cuts to try and keep you looking at the screen to help you stay here as long as I can, and the YouTube algorithm really likes it when you stay engaged. This process is called resetting the viewer. You can even use black and white on occasion, or pauses, or a host of other ways, and it all gets done in editing, which brings us straight to number 10, and that is to spend time editing. Do not try to rush this process because it will cost you in a very big way. If you don't know how to edit or aren't good at it, then it might be best to hire it out because there's a large number of editing services available online. But you're just starting out and you don't have any money, right? Well, that's my exact situation. So everything I want to learn to do, guess where I go? YouTube. There are huge numbers of how to edit videos for literally every single editor out there. Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve. I'm even going to start doing some of those. There's even ones for phones if that's all you have to get started with. Use it to your advantage. Almost every single person who does editing videos does them for free, so there's no 2-year college course, and you can learn at your own pace and be as creative as you like, and only learn what you want to or need to. And here are the 2 bonuses that I mentioned. And the first one is to have a good thumbnail. I have a video right here on my channel on how to do this and even remove backgrounds with 0 skill involved, and it's all free. So be sure to check out that video, as YouTube prefers it when you upload a custom thumbnail. Not only do they prefer it, but the people looking for a video like yours tend to click on attention-grabbing thumbnails even though they don't even know the content yet. And finally, the final way to grow on YouTube is to create a video that causes controversy. Not like what happened in America that will get your channel canceled, but one that puts you on one side or the other. Maybe you like red, and you want to tell all the blue people why red is better. It creates a dividing line and lets people know where you stand. The only downfall to this type of channel is that you may have to cope with negative commenters, which is an entire other video that I should probably do. But that's it for today. Please don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments below if you found this information helpful to where you want to go. How do you want to grow on YouTube in 2021? Turbo out.